kids, too bad she's a crack fiend. Kids being raised, seeing mama getting blazed. Tummy so hungry, they ain't fed the right way. She's spending dubs on rocks instead of soap to clean their socks. Paranoid as hell, always locking the locks. Tick, tick, tock, and time flies by. She's still getting high, gives a fuck about her kids, panhandle for a dime. Nothing but skin and bones, all alone, living in the streets is what she calls home. Kids took away, now she tries to get straight. Then she finds out that she's trying too late. Wanna escape from all the headache and pain. One little hit should take it all away. Heart raced and stopped, then it said pop. Last thing she heard was her body drop.
Why's the world that we live in filled with greed that we can't see through it? Why's the world that we live in so selfish and blind that we can't live right? Why's the world that we live in filled with greed that we can't see through it? Why's the world that we live in so selfish and blind that we can't live right?
He was raised in the mind frame to hustle in the streets. Pimp the hoes, get the cheese, ship the kilos, be a G. Piss the hustle to see how much money he can make. How many clients can he get a day to really get paid? Letting greed blind his way, making moves like a snake. Cheap shot to get you caught if you make a mistake. Now he's doing pity to life cause he went the wrong way. Messed around and caught a case of murder in the first degree. Made a bad business move which started to be loyalty is zero when you're in the streets. Doing hard time when it didn't have to be. Kids losing lives over something petty, but this is a life we live in our society. Men and soldiers killing each other over paper money. This is a life we chose in our community. Kill our own kind, sit back and think that it's funny.
Why's the world that we live in filled with greed that we can't see through it? Why's the world that we live in so selfish and blind that we can't live right? Why's the world that we live in filled with greed that we can't see through it? Why's the world that we live in so selfish and blind that we can't live right?
He told her to take a chance and held her hand, walked her down the strip and sold her to a man at the age of 16. So young and naive, this poor little girl believed anything she see. Listened to the dreams of the showman's greed. Sold her soul to the devil to make the big pen please. When she would disagree, he would beat her to her knees. Black eyes, bloody nose, sore coochie, make it bleed. At night she's left alone, walking down the street. Ran into a trick that called her a dime piece. Opened the car door before she could even think. Next thing you know, she's on channel 4. Decapitated body of the unknown. This is a price you pay when you wanna get paid, but when it's time to lay for death, all the money goes away. This is the price you pay when you're playing the game, but when it's time to lay for death, who you gonna blame?
Why's the world that we live in filled with greed that we can't see through it? Why's the world that we live in so selfish and blind that we can't live right? Why's the world that we live in filled with greed that we can't see through it? Why's the world that we live in so selfish and blind